Hey guys, Alina here, and today I'm gonna be answering some questions that you asked me on my Instagram. Keep in mind that I will not be able to answer everything, but I'll try my best to cover all you wanted to know. I've got the questions on my iPad, and let's get started. What kind of music do you like? Well, I like my favorite kind of music is R&B, soul, neo soul, funk, jazz. I also really love bossa nova. Sometimes I sing it too, but of course I don't really speak Portuguese. But yeah, I just really love it. And one of my dreams is to go to Rio de Janeiro and sing some bossa nova in some bar. It would be so freaking amazing. Are there a lot of Russians thinking about leaving Russia? Yes, there are, and a lot of them left already. A lot of my friends went away. I've seen like statistics somewhere, and it said that like 300,000 Russians left, and half of them are not even half, but like yeah, I think half of them have savings only for like 3 months. How did you meet Elijah? Well, I met Elijah in, I think it was 2013, 2014. It was like the New Year's Eve, and I was celebrating with my friends. And I knew about Elijah's existence because he went to jam sessions in St. Petersburg that I went to with my friends, and I've seen him around, and I was always like, dang, this guy can sing, and I thought he was pretty cool and interesting. And then my friend who I was celebrating New Year's with, he said that like, oh, can this Elijah come too, just to like greet the new year when midnight comes? And I was like, sure, yeah, of course. And then Elijah came to the apartment where I lived with my parents. My parents were away, so I was like celebrating their New Year's with my friends, and he came there, and we just kind of like clicked immediately. And he sang a lot and they did like a sing off with my friend. It was like Diva's Life kind of situation. It was really funny. So yeah, and I was like, dang, this guy is loud. Okay, after this I don't even remember how we became friends. I think we just like started hanging out and hanging out and hanging out, and here we are. Have you found love? You deserve it. Well, thank you so much for believing that I deserve it, because a lot of people were saying that I don't, and I think everybody deserves love, to be honest, but no, I have not yet. But I believe in the best. I believe in that there are still some amazing people. Sometimes it's just hard to think that maybe you have this, like, to have really genuine feelings towards someone and like desire, to be there for them, to support them, but then it just doesn't work out. And I'm not talking about Kalib here, just in general, in my general experiences. I'm not perfect either. I haven't been always like nice, the nice one in relationships, but there were so many moments where guys weren't really nice to me, I would say. Advice to young girls with disabilities: you are an amazing inspiration. Well, thank you so much. I'm really honored to hear such words. And my advice would be to just love yourself. Like, who cares if you have a disability or not? If someone has a problem with that, it's their problem. It's not yours. Find things that you love about yourself, and be sure that you deserve somebody's love. Everybody's love. There was a time in my life when I was sure I don't deserve love. I don't deserve to be loved. I'm not worthy of anyone's time. But it's not true, and you might be surprised how many people can overlook it. Just have a bit more faith in humanity, I guess, because I didn't. and I was sure that like my thoughts were like, nobody will ever want me. And you know, there are still some people who tell me that like, "Oh, nobody will want you, like look at you, you're never gonna find some guy, just try dating people who are only like you." But you know what, you can tell these people to F off, because you can date whoever you want, you can do whatever you want, you just have to be creative with that sometimes. And it's not in a way that I wouldn't date someone like me, no, it's not the case, but people telling that I have to date only those who are like me are just so mistaken, and it's like just such an ableism. Don't be shy to speak up when your rights are violated or you see people's ignorance, because sometimes also making people feel bad. Like for example, in my case, a lot of the times people wouldn't talk to me. Like for example, when I'm in the airport and there's like someone with me, sometimes people would talk to that person about me, like, can she walk? What's the weight of the wheelchair? And I'm like, hey, I can talk, okay? And of course they feel embarrassed, but I don't feel bad about them being embarrassed, you know? So yeah, just girl, you got it, okay? Disability or not, who the hell cares? Why are you annoying? I don't know. Maybe because I'm confident, maybe because I'm outspoken, because I feel like to a lot of people they see it as something like very annoying when, again, there's this person who has a disability. Doesn't she have to take whatever she can and be grateful for that? How dare she demand something? How dare she be confident? How dare she's like doing some burlesque and undressing herself on stage? Honey, listen here. Yes, I dare. Okay, so I'm not sorry for being annoying, and I'm not sorry for being confident, because that's something I've worked on for a while, and I'm still on my journey of being 100% confident. What's your job now? Now my job is actually like, it's a good question, because I don't know, nobody knows that, I guess. Now my job is a social media manager for a few pages in Instagram for like really amazing women who are injectors and estheticians, and I also do some freelance video editing, and I've been doing this like video editing for like a while. I actually studied television directing in my university, and I worked a lot with like video production things, post-production, also pre-production. I really love all these things. I love like organizing, I love creating some concepts. I worked at the media agency before, where we created a lot of really cool stuff. A lot of like really inspiring stories were filmed, and I was also looking for like new characters. Would you date a girl? Well, I don't think so. To be honest, I was never attracted to a girl, only Mariah Carey. But yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen in the future, but for now I'm pretty sure that I don't think so. Do you want kids in the future? In the near future, no. In the far future, maybe. Depends who I have the kids with, you know, who's by my side. If I can really rely on this person, if this person is willing to like work as a team, you know, just someone amazing by my side who I want to multiply our DNAs with. Is Elijah still sassy after the show? Darling, he was sassy long before the show. He was sassy during the show. And of course, he's even sassier now. Like, yeah, of course. Did you like being on the show? That's a good question. I loved it. Production team was really amazing. We had a lot of inside jokes and stuff. And I really enjoyed working with them. It wasn't easy all the time, but it was a pretty freaking fun experience. So yeah, I really loved it. And of course, meeting Caleb, I loved learning about Turkey, having my good friend by my side. So yeah, I loved everything about it. How are you? Do you feel safe with all the Russia-Ukraine turmoil at the moment? Yeah, I got a lot of questions like that actually, and I personally do not feel safe. I feel very hopeless, helpless in this situation. I feel very ashamed and embarrassed for everything what's going on, just trying to understand the situation, trying to understand how it led to this situation, how it all happened, and I'm feeling so much responsibility about it too as a citizen of my country. But I feel really awful about people who are suffering in their hometowns, you know where. But I'm not allowed to talk about it openly, which sucks too. I'm not allowed to express my real opinion on what our government is doing, and I hate it. I hate that I'm not able to speak up about it, because I love speaking up, and I'm all for like fairness and justice. Are you single? Well, honey, I am single and I'm tired to mingle. Do you want to date with a Hungarian guy? Well, send your application and we will get back to you shortly. But to be honest, I don't care if it's a Hungarian guy or any other nationality or country. I really don't care. I appreciate everyone. But funny thing about Hungarian, I've been to Hungary in like I think 2019 with my sister for my birthday. We went to Budapest only for like 2 days, and I really loved it. And I noticed, and my sister agreed, that there are a lot of cute guys there. So yeah. Who's your favorite bearded guy? And this was sent by John Walters, and John, of course it's you. But also a few of my other friends who are bearded too. Sasha, for example, is my good friend who has a wonderful beard. So yeah, hi. He doesn't know English, so he's not gonna watch that. Is there anything that can be done to your legs to help you walk easier? I'm not sure. There are some options available, but the thing is that I have kind of wrong joints. Well, not wrong joints, but wrong connection or something. I'm not sure how to say that. But it has to be done, like some surgery has to be done on 3 areas in one leg. So total 6 areas, both legs. And it's not guaranteed that I will be able to walk after this. And also the recovery time will take a lot, and it will be very expensive. So you ever gonna do an OnlyFans? No. And there was a time, maybe a year ago, or I think more, when I seriously thought about doing OnlyFans. But I realized that it's not really my style, and it's just, for me, I don't know. I don't want to discredit my nudes so much. I think they're worth so much more. So they are not, they don't deserve to be shared for free. And yes, on OnlyFans you pay for that, but people can still take the screenshots and send it to whoever. So I was like, no way, this is happening. I don't even like, I really want to share my nudes even with someone who I'm dating with, because I don't know, I think they're very worthy and nobody deserves that. Do you get recognized in public because of 90 Day Fiance? I love you in the show. Well, thank you. And actually, I did get recognized. I didn't think that in Russia I would be recognized, but I did a few times, and someone even took a picture with me. And sometimes people are just like, "Oh, hi, it's you from TLC," and I'm like, maybe. Why are you racist? Well, I think that it's pretty different from making racist posts 7 and 8 years ago than actually being racist. How many countries have you traveled to? I don't know, but I think over 20. Or a comment in Russian, I'll translate. You decided to lick Americans' ass, but they shit on you. Well, I don't think I'm licking anyone's ass, so never had such an experience, to be completely honest. So yeah, how like people say that, and it's not the first time I get kind of the same message, and people say that because I don't support really what's going on now, but I don't know how you can support violence. And since when wanting peace is something bad? I don't know. Why are you so sweet? Well, why are you so sweet? It's from someone I know. Are you able to respond to being cut from before the 90 days? You are my favorite. Well, thank you. I was my favorite too. Just kidding. But maybe not kidding. I don't know. But what can I respond to that? Let's say that I was relieved. I didn't have to follow anyone else's story anymore. Any new plans for reality shows? Well, I don't know, because going on a reality show, you never know. You will never know how it is to be on a reality show until you go to be on a reality show, because it just really blows my mind how people assume so many things about you, how they discuss your every life choice, and how they twist it, and you're just like reading these comments. And yeah, it's better not to read comments, but of course you're curious, especially in the beginning, and then you read it and then you're like, oh my god, well, this is not what was happening at all, like at all. And it's just really mind-blowing how they see it from such a perspective. Why you a midget? Well, why you are so bad in grammar? That's the question. But I think like somebody has to be cancelled for the M word, okay? And this is not me. So yeah, why? DNA, okay? Have you ever been to America? Yes, I have. I was an exchange student in 2010, 2011. And yeah, spent a year there. What's your perfect man? Celebrity crush too, please. Well, my celebrity crush is Hugh Grant. I think a lot of people have heard about it by now. Perfect man is just someone who's cute, fun, kind, honest, has some sorts of aspirations, doesn't spend his life only like at work and then at home drinking beer, but just like wants to do something, wants to actually achieve something in his life. Yeah, so that's my perfect man. Favorite movie? My favorite movie is The Room and Mean Girls. Was it worth being on that show after how you were treated? Also, does Kalib have your back? Well, let's discuss that. There are a lot of questions about Kalib and I. I get where you're coming from. Let me put it that way. We still talk, we still are friends. He is supporting me, and he does have my back. In some ways, we don't talk as much as before, and of course, before it was with like a romantic intentions, and now it's only like friends kind of thing. But I still really care about him, and I think only good things about him, except that he is so freaking goofy. And was it worth? Yes, absolutely it was. Even with the enormous amount of hate, I started realizing many things about racism in particular, about cancel culture, about just having a thicker skin. And I thought I had a thick skin before, and I kind of did, but now it's so much thicker and I feel so much strength, you know, and newfound confidence. And I did have confidence before, but now I have a lot more. So thank you, really, thank you so much. And thanks to everybody who made some nasty things about me and nasty comments. Because of you, I do feel much better about myself. And again, I learned so much too about different issues, and it's almost like I see the world in a different light now, which is pretty interesting. It's hurtful to see so many issues that I haven't seen before, because I'm pretty empathetic. I'm a pretty empathetic person. So yeah, it's hurtful, but I always believe that knowledge is power. Better to know something and maybe try to at least think what we can do about it than being completely ignorant. What is your daily routine like? So usually I wake up, I wash my face, take a shower. I can't go on without a coffee. I watch something, I work, and then either I like paint, draw, or maybe I go somewhere with my friends, or I don't know, do some music, just whatever. Every day is pretty different, and I try to make it that way, otherwise it would be boring. You know, when you work at home, you have to make some plans, because it's easy to get sucked in and just not leave home at all. And yeah, I don't want to let that happen. So what is your favorite place to visit? Well, I really love Barcelona. I went there like 3 times, I think, and each time I was just loving it so much. I really love it. And what else is my favorite place to visit? Hair salon. Do you still talk to Elijah? Well, honey, I have to, because we still live together. But I'm just joking. Of course, I still talk to Elijah. Why would I not? We are still friends and nothing has changed. What can you not do for yourself because of your disabilities? Well, I cannot cut my toenails. Yeah, ugh, disgusting. But yeah, I have to like have someone help me, or like go to a salon or something. I don't know any device that can help me do that, so well, I think that's about it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I wish we can do it sometime soon again, and with different questions. And I really enjoyed answering you all. And also I wanted to separately thank those who just wrote a lot of nice things to me in that question window. They didn't ask any questions, so but just wrote really nice compliments. So guys, I've seen it, and thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And yeah, see you in the next video. Bye.